Supposedly, this is the highest cable car in Europe. You've had 6 coffees this morning? Jesus. God help us all. Morning once again from Chamonix in the heart of the French Alps. Today we're going up there. You might be thinking, hey, that's too many layers. You have 3 layers on, 4 layers on today, sir. Why so many layers? Certainly it is not that cold. You're right, it's not that cold. However, we're headed up to a viewpoint of Mont Blanc, the highest mountain in Western Europe. The name of the viewpoint, Aiguille du Midi, and you take a cable car or a gondola. I'm not sure I guess there's a difference between a cable car and a gondola. We're headed up to the top, but as you can see, it's very cloudy. And I was informed by my lovely wife that we will be staying up there until it gets clear. And it is 21 degrees Fahrenheit up at this viewpoint. So she said, you better dress warm because we're staying up there until the sky is clear. So if I don't make it down, it's because I didn't have enough layers on. Supposedly, this is the highest cable car in Europe. So we will be experiencing the glory that is the Aiguille du Midi. Sometimes it's hard for me to keep up with Sam, even though she's recovering from knee surgery, which is often why you'll see me filming her from behind and she's way far ahead of me, because she's had like 3 espressos this morning, and I've only had 2. Ma'am, how much coffee have you had this morning? Ole? Cafe Ole.
Ole and 2 double espresso.
2 double espresso? You've had 6 coffees this morning? Jesus. You said 2 double espressos and 2 cafe oles.
Oh, did you?
That's 6.
2 double espressos?
No.
2 espressos.
Okay.
1 double espresso.
Oh my God.
2 cafe.
God help us all. So, apparently, there was snow removal at the top of the Aiguille du Midi, and now they're not operating. So it's on hold, so we may not be going up to the top, at least at our scheduled appointment. Waiting 20 minutes for the next update of whether we can actually go on this cable car thing. In the meantime, fueling up on the traditional French breakfast of baguette and orangina. My go-to meal in France, because every town has a boulangerie or bakery. So when there's nothing else available, you can always get a nice baguette for like $1 or €1, €1.30, something like that. It's always good to have in your back pocket. I like to keep a spare baguette in my back pocket. Just pull it out as needed. I feel like I'm on a 3rd class Indian train. Maybe 2nd class Indian railway, definitely. Yeah. I think we have not gone all the way up to the top. I believe the furthest viewpoint is all the way up there, which is 2,800 meter elevation gain from where we started. But wow, we are in it. It is snowing, it is beautiful, and I'm glad I wore all these layers because it is freezing. You can see why they had to delay letting people up here. They had to clear the snow on these viewing platforms here. I guess everyone else just kind of booked to the highest one, so I have this second highest one all to myself. You can barely make out Mont Blanc. It's pretty shrouded in clouds right now. Hopefully they burn off in a little bit, but still pretty much 360 views other than Mont Blanc. I wouldn't want to be one of those guys skiing down the mountain in this thick cloud. Can you imagine that? Not knowing where to turn, where the next ice patch or rock is, and you're trying to ski and make it down the mountain. Scary. There's this glass box thing that we're now standing in line to, and it's all these regulations and no cameras or video allowed, and they make you wear, you can't eat a hamburger either, but they make you wear slippers. So step into the void. It's like a glass box that all these people are waiting to go step into, and I guess you have a view of looking down. And no cameras, no video cameras, but it doesn't say anything about phones. Phones are okay. Whoa.
Good idea. So what do you think about that?
Funny because they have a display talking about hypoxia, and just before I got to that, I was starting to feel the altitude a little bit lightheaded, slightly dizzy. And it makes sense because there's only 65% available oxygen at this altitude. Finishing off this epic day in Chamonix at the best restaurant in Chamonix, Sesame. Some nice views of the mountains poking around the buildings, poking through the clouds, and lots of restaurants on this street. But once you find the best one in town, you want to stick with it. So this is the best house-made vegan veggie burger I've ever had. It's so meaty, smoky, delicious. Wow. I would come all the way to France just for this burger.
Look at that backdrop.
So good.
Infamous.